Hi again, everyone. It's me, Señorita Yogini. Hi, Sophie. Hello, all the way to London. I'm about to start my yoga class. Today, the theme will be warriors. So we're going to go through the various warrior poses in yoga. It's great to introduce those who are a bit newer to yoga to all the different warrior poses so that you guys will be more familiar the next time you attend a yoga class. For the regulars, as mentioned earlier, if you missed my earlier live feed, if you do know any variations, maybe to go deeper, etc., you can please play with any variations as long as you're safe. I will give you options to do vinyasa flows. I'm not really going to show you what vinyasa flows are. If you know what they are, great. If not, you can just go straight to down dog. Child's pose is an option whenever you need to rest throughout the class. If you don't know what child's pose is, just sit down, okay? No stress. You're at home anyway, nobody's watching you. And just grab stuff that you need, maybe a towel, maybe water, etc. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds to do that because we will be starting pretty soon, okay? So I'm just gonna adjust my camera a little bit, bear with me here. Alright, actually, okay, back to before. I think the position before was better. Okay, so we're gonna start class soon. We will start in child's pose. I'm gonna show you what child's pose is for those who don't know. I like to have my knees slightly wider than the width of my body so that I can rest my body in between the legs. Traditionally, your toes should be untucked. If that's not comfortable, you can tuck your toes, okay? If you have blocks, etc., you can actually sit on the blocks for support if needed, or if it's too much, you can just come into any comfortable cross-legged position. Alright, so you guys can start in child's pose. I'm going to show you what child's pose is right now. So the knees will be slightly wider than the width of your body. Toes can be untucked. Hips towards the heels, arms forward, and just rest your forehead onto the mat. If this is too much, you can elevate your head onto something. A block is great. If not, a cushion will work just as well. To begin with, I want your elbows to be on the mat. Just a really relaxing starting posture here. So you can stay in your starting position. Close your eyes. Start to listen to the rhythm of your breath. Regulate your inhalations so that they match every exhalation. You can start to choose your thoughts here. You don't have to stop thinking per se. That's pretty impossible because the mind is created to think. But instead start to choose the thoughts that are going through your head. Choose the thoughts that will help you on the mat and let go of everything else. Start to lengthen the breath here. Checking the quality of your breath. If you're panting, slow things down with longer breathers. If you're still holding on to things that will not help you on the mat, let them go. Really just focus inwards to your body and breath. Allow your next inhale to be bigger than allow your next inhale to be bigger than the last. Breathe all the way to your belly. Belly rises. As you exhale, start to pull your belly button actively towards the spine, emptying out the system from any stale air, stale energy. 2 more breaths, just like that. Inhale, belly rises, chest expands. Exhale, squeeze your belly tight, squeeze your bum and your thighs as well. Start to squeeze your core and core stabilizing muscles with every exhale. One more breath, just like that on your own. Now for this one in child's pose, you want to reach your hands back towards your feet. Keeping your eyes shut, grab your heels and pull yourself up to seated. We're going to take some big breaths together here. Remember, we're only breathing through the nose. Give me a big exhale here to begin with. Pause. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Keep squeezing that belly tight. 2 more. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last one. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. This time, sigh it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Come back to your own breaths. Breathing mainly through the nose, but from time to time, if you feel there's too much heat in the body, then you can always exhale through the mouth. Before we go on, use this time to set a positive intention for the next 60 minutes or so of yoga class. And take one more big breath here. Gently blink open your eyes, smile. Keep that smile on your face throughout the class, please, especially when your going gets tough. Okay, for those of you who have blocks on your mat, you can go ahead to remove that block. Alright, you're going to place your hands in front of you. Remember to separate them as wide as your shoulders. Your hands are going to be used to support your shoulders, so hands shoulder width. Fingers spreading out with your index fingers pointing straight forward. You want to press actively into each fingertip, the base of your fingers, and right and left sides of your palms. So push firmly down through the whole surface area of each hand. Lean forward now and stack your shoulders over your hands. Start to straighten your arms and really push actively into the mat. Keep your shoulders over your hands and look at your knees. You want to move your knees directly below your hips. Knees are hip width distance apart with your toes tucking under behind you. 3 rounds of cow and cat. Remember to keep sucking your belly in towards your spine. Keeping your belly engaged allows you to support that spine. Inhale, arch your back. Belly down, tailbone up, chest forward and up into cow pose. As you exhale, come into the opposite shape with your spine. So round your spine, look to your navel, your belly button area, cat pose. Twice more. Inhale, arch your back. Opening up your heart, look up, chest forward as you pull your shoulder blades further back. Exhale, round every vertebrae, squeezing your belly in a lot, spreading your shoulder blades out. One more. Inhale, arch your back. Opening up your heart, look up, chest forward, shoulder blades back, holding it here. Option 1 or option 2, bring your feet up towards your bum. Now lower your feet down, keep your toes tucked. Exhale, round your spine, squeeze your core a lot. Holding it here. Now tuck your toes under, start to squeeze your legs a lot. Squeeze your legs, your bum and your belly. Push into your hands and toes. Lift your knees 1 inch off the mat. Hover your knees off. Do not look down. Protect your neck by looking forward towards the top of the mat. Now keep your shoulders as they are. Extend your left leg back, followed by your right, high plank pose, top of a push-up. Shoulders still over your hands. Whenever you're in plank pose, you want your hips to be same level as your shoulders. If you find your hips are too high, walk your feet back. If you find your hips are collapsing, this is not good for the spine. So suck your belly in, squeeze your legs. Straighten those legs to support your arms. One more inhale here. Without moving your hands nor your feet, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog, upside down V shape with your body. So between down dog and plank, hands and feet should be about the same distance. Let me just go forward a little bit here so that I'm more in frame. Okay, so let's check the width of your hands and your feet between plank and down dog. Without moving your hands nor your feet, inhale forward, high plank. Shoulders over your hands, look forward, lengthen your spine. Push your hips up and back, down dog. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale forward, high plank. Shoulders forward, rounding that spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, forward, high plank pose, pause here. Really push actively away from the floor. Separate your shoulder blades, push your heart up towards the ceiling, push the space in between your shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Keep your legs super straight and strong for 3. Smiling plank, 2. And 1, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just take some time in your down dog to move about. Bend one knee at a time, or maybe some people like to also bend both knees at the same time. Whatever feels good for you, go for it here. Just to loosen out any kinks, any tightness in the body, in your joints. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Once you're ready, find stillness in your down dog. So in down dog, a lot of people think that you must have your legs straight. Some people will do that, but then your spine will be collapsing this way, not good for your spine. So it's okay to have your heels slightly lifted, your knees slightly bent, but try to lengthen your upper body. So think about pushing your tailbone high up towards the ceiling, suck your belly in, pull your lower ribs in. Do not allow your lower ribs to flat out. Squeeze your core throughout, belly, bum and thighs, squeezing hard for 3. Push your hips up higher, 2. And 1. Inhale forward to your high plank pose, shoulders over your hands. As you exhale, lower your knees onto the mat. So round your spine here. Inhale, lean your chest forward. Keep your rounded spine, keep squeezing your core. Exhale, bend your arms 2 inches or 90 degrees. I want you to make sure here that your elbows are directly over your wrists. If your elbows are behind your wrist, that means you need to push your chest further forward. Inhale, push back up. Next exhale, go down slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way down. Alright, untie your toes. Hands stay next to your chest, elbows hugging in. So press actively into the tops of your feet. Start to engage your whole back body, including your bum and the backs of your legs. Inhale, lift your hands and your chest off the mat. Feel the nice engagement of your back body. Avoid this from happening. You don't want your shoulders to stay lifted, not good for your neck. So instead, think about pulling your shoulder blades down your back body. Exhale, hands and chin onto the mat. One more time, inhale, squeeze your back body, lift your hands and your chest off the mat. Lift even higher here for 3, 2, and exhale, slowly release. Now tuck your toes under. Next exhale, I want you to think about planking on the floor. So round your spine here, think about your cat spine. Squeeze your core throughout, push into your knees and hands. Inhale up, assisted plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. If you want to move about, go ahead. If you prefer to stay still in your down dog, that's okay too. 1 more breath here. Alright, very nice. Now bring your feet together to touch in this down dog. And next inhale, think about lifting your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. I want you to point your lifted toes and lifted knee towards the floor, not towards the side of the room. So square your hips. Now lift your bottom heel off the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward like plank. Bring your left knee to your chest. Round your spine. 2 more. Inhale. Kick it back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your chest. Round your spine. Lift your left knee higher. 1 more. Inhale. Kick it back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Squeeze your left thigh. Lean your shoulders forward more. And lift your knee higher for 3. Round your spine more. 2. And 1. Gently step your left foot in between your hands. Or if you need help, you can use your left hand to inch that foot further forward. Now lower your back knee down onto the mat, or if you need support, onto a block or onto a rolled up towel. Okay? Start to stabilize your legs. Try your best not to touch your front leg with your hands as you lift up with the strength of your legs and your core. So inhale, lift up. I want you to think about pushing your hips over your back knee and reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, straight and strong. Press your front foot firmly down. Exhale, hips forward and down. 2 more. Inhale, hips up and back. Exhale, hips forward. 1 more time. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, hips forward. Stay here. Now interlace your fingers behind your head. Inhale, lift your chest up, pull your elbows away from in front of you. So pull your elbows back. Lift your chest higher, shoulder blades down. Maybe look towards the top of the ceiling. Go deeper into your hips for 3. Feel the nice stretch in your right hip flexors. 2 and 1. Inhale, look forward, reach your arms up, belly sucking in. Exhale, lower your fingertips down to frame your front foot. So I do not allow people to have the hands flat down because this usually means that you're collapsing down. So instead, try your best to stay on your fingertips, keeping it light in your arms. Suck your belly in, pull your belly away from your front thigh. Keep your back toes tucked, engage your legs. Inhale, lift your back knee off the mat. If there's a block or a towel underneath you, go ahead to remove it away. So keep on your fingertips, front knee bent 90 degrees, back leg straight and strong. Belly pulling in away from your front thigh. Very nice. Now everyone, look at your back foot. Think about moving your back foot about 3 inches forward and flattening your back heel down inwards. So now your back foot should, the toe should be pointing towards the top right corner of the mat. Alright, squeeze your legs a lot, squeeze your belly tight, press into your feet, inhale, rise up. We're coming into your warrior 1 here. So with your warrior 1, your back heel is flat down. If you're finding it hard to flatten it, maybe your stance is too wide, so maybe you can move your back foot further forward. Again, your back toes are pointing towards the top right corner of the mat. Arms are straight up, bend your front knee more. Try your best to square your hips. If you're not sure what that means, you can have your hands around your hips. Pull your left hip back, push your right hip forward. Lift your chest up, arms up, belly sucking in. If it's comfortable for you, palms together, look up. If not, just look forward, keep your arms up for 3, 2, and 1. Now, lift your back heel up, flatten it towards the left, open your body to the right, warrior 2. So, warrior 2, your front knee is still bent 90 degrees, bend more, as deep as you can go. Now inhale, straighten your front leg for a moment. Here, please make sure that your feet are as wide as your wrists. There's a tendency for people's feet to be too narrow here. So if that's where you are, you want to open up your feet about the same distance as your wrists. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Look forward over your left hand. Exhale, rebend into your front knee. Warrior 2. 2 more. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, warrior 2. 1 more time. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend into your warrior 2. Try to get your front thigh parallel to the floor as best as you can. Make sure this front knee doesn't collapse inwards, not good for the knee. If that's happening, engage your front thigh and push that knee towards the left edge of the mat. You need to also squeeze your left bum to make this happen. Reach your arms straight and strong, parallel to the floor. Just 1 more breath here. Now open your front palm to face the ceiling. Inhale, lean your upper body forward, forward, forward. As you exhale, lean back. Right fingertips on the side of your back calf. Other arm under. In front of the face and over towards the back of the ceiling. Keep that front knee nicely bent. Back leg is straight. Peel your top shoulder open more. This is your reverse warrior. 1 more breath. Feel that nice side stretch in your body. Keeping your legs super strong. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Last exhale, go deeper, smile. Now look at your front foot. Ground both your palms down next to your front foot. Lift your back heel off the mat. Now come onto your fingertips. Right fingertips stay down. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. Stay here for 3. Peel your top shoulder open more. 2 and 1. Both hands down. Next inhale, you're going to step all the way forward. 1 big step or a few small steps. Coming towards the top of the mat. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Soften your knees. Touch your belly towards your thighs. Then grab opposite elbows. Hang your head here and just sway side to side. The most important thing here is to try and compress this area between the belly and the thighs to make it safer on your lower back, keeping your knees softened as well. 1 more breath. Alright, come back to center. Place your fingertips onto your knees, or slightly below the knees rather, onto your shins. Inhale, straighten your legs and arms. Push your chest forward, pull your shoulder blades back, lengthen your spine in half lift. Option 1, stay. Option 2, fingertips or palms can be flat on the mat. Check here you're not collapsing into your lower back. If this is happening, pull your lower ribs in, suck your belly in a lot. Soften your knees, forward fold. This time fingertips or palms onto the mat. Really pull your belly and your thighs towards each other and think about pushing your hips up high towards the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch in the backs of your hamstrings. Now press actively into your feet, keeping your knees soft. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach both your arms up, look up. Now look forward, exhale, hands together to your heart. Keep your hands to your heart center, keep your feet separated as wide as your outer hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Squeeze your belly button and thighs. Exhale, soften your knees. Push your hips back and down, squat. I want you to get your hips same level as your knees. Push your knees upwards, lift your chest up. Inhale, straighten both your legs. Just one more time, exhale, soften your knees. Push your hips back and down, squat. Push your knees out. Inhale, lift your chest up. As you exhale, we're going to twist to your left. Hook your right elbow on the inside of your right knee. Push these two together and twist your chest to face the left side of the room. Hold for 3. Hips lower, 2. And 1. Look down, hands down, forward fold, exhale. Now bring your feet together to touch. Soften your knees. Ground your palms flat below your shoulders. Nothing new with the hands, just like your plank hands. So round your spine, look forward. 2 steps or a hop back. Bring yourself low or straight to downward facing dog. Take about 3 more breaths here. Eventually we'll all meet back in down dog. 2 breaths. Make sure your hips are high in your down dog. Make sure all fingertips are pressing firmly down. 1 more breath. Alright, now inhale forward to your high plank pose. Shoulders of your hands around your spine. 1 more push up. If you don't need support, your knees can stay off. If not, you can lower your knees like before. Round your spine. Remember to squeeze your bum throughout your push-up, okay? So inhale, lean your chest forward. Exhale, bend your arms 2 inches or 90 degrees. Keep looking forward. Inhale, push back up. Next, exhale, slowly lowering down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way onto the mat. This time, untap your toes. Reach your arms back. Palms touching the floor. Roll your shoulder blades back. Engage your whole back body, including your bum and the backs of your legs. Inhale, lift your arms. Chest and both legs off the mat for your full locus. Really engage your back body to lift higher. Exhale, slowly release. One more time, inhale, lift your arms. Shoulders and chest off the mat. This time, stay. Turn your palms to face each other and try to bring them as close as possible to each other. Either you stay here, or for those who can, you can interlace your fingers behind you, reaching your arms higher. 1 more breath. Smile. Exhale, slowly release. Hands flat next to your chest. Tuck your toes under behind you. Next, exhale, round your spine, squeeze your core. Push into knees and hands. Inhale, up, assisted plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Give me 1 big inhale with your nose. Sigh it out. 1 more big inhale. Exhale. Other side, feet together. Lift your right leg straight up towards the back of the ceiling. You want to think about engaging this lifted leg all the way to the heel and toes. Toes pulling actively towards your face. Now lift your bottom heel off the mat. Inhale, kick higher. Exhale, squeeze your belly in your right thigh. Lean forward like plank, knee to chest. 2 more. Inhale, kick it back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Lean forward more. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Lean forward more. Hold for 3. Lift your knee higher. 2. And 1. Step your right foot in between your hands. Or if it doesn't get there, you can use your right hand to help your right foot further forward. Gently lower your back knee down onto the floor or onto a block or onto a rolled up towel. Squeeze your legs and belly. Remember, we're going to avoid touching your front leg with your hands. Squeeze your legs a lot. Press into your legs and lift yourself up. Reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. Push your hips back over your back knee. Inhale here. Press your front foot firmly down. Exhale, hips forward and down. Twice more. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, hips forward. One more time. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, hips forward. So you want to go deeper into your hips, but without collapsing. So you want to squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Suck your belly in, reach your arms higher behind your ears, and interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your chest up, pull your elbows away towards the back wall. Squeeze your shoulder blades in and towards your bum. Pull it down. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, reach your arms straight up. Exhale, look down and lower your fingertips down to frame your front foot. Remember, stay light in your fingertips. Suck your belly in away from your front thigh. Keep your back toes tucked. Engage your legs. Inhale, lift your back knee off the mat. If there's a block underneath you or a towel, go ahead to remove it away. Pull your belly in. Keep your back leg straight and strong. Think about pushing your back knee up towards the ceiling as best as you can. Without touching your front leg, press into your front foot. Inhale. Oh, no, before we go there, look at your back foot, pull your back foot forward first and flatten your back heel down. We're going to warrior 1. So in your warrior 1, your back foot is angled. Back toes pointing to the top left corner of the mat. Back heel towards the center of the mat. Your feet are not one in front of the other. They should be separated about hip width distance apart. So keep pressing both your heels firmly down. Inhale, rise up. Reach both your arms up towards the ceiling here. As you exhale, bend more into your front knee. This is your warrior 1. Your back heel is flat down. Try to square your hips. Again, if you're not sure, hands around your hips. Pull your right hip back, push your left hip forward. And then keep your front knee bent as you reach your arms up. Option 1, stay. Option 2, palms together, look up towards your hands. Go deeper here. Feel that bigger stretch in your left hip flexors. One more breath. Now, you're going to flatten your back heel down parallel to the short end of the mat behind you. Reach your right arm forward, left arm back, warrior 2. Exhale, bend more into your front knee. And inhale, straighten both your legs. Again, check here, your feet are not too narrow. If they are, as such, you need to move your back foot further away. Front heel should be in line with your back arch. Front toes pointing forward. Inhale, lift your chest up. Keeping your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, bend into your front knee. 2 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and stay. This tends to happen where your shoulders are collapsing forward. If that's happening, you want to think about pulling your shoulders back. Remember, shoulders stacking over your hips. Squeeze your butt so that you can open up your right knee more, pointing towards the right edge of the mat. Then reach your arms forward and back, straight and strong. Hold for 3. Smile, press your back foot firmly. 2. And 1. Look at your front foot, ground your fingertips next to your front foot. And lift your back heel off the mat. Square your hips here. Lift your fingertips down. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. If you took my previous class, remember, do not collapse your right butt out. Squeeze everything to the center line as you reach your right arm higher. 1 more breath. Look down, both hands down. Next inhale, back foot all the way forward. 1 big step or a few small steps. Stop your feet hip width distance apart, soften your knees. Any variation of your forward fold that you like to play with. My favorite would be to grab opposite elbows like before. You can stay still, allow gravity to pull you deeper, or if you'd like, you can move side to side. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Come back to center, fingertips onto the shins or onto the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Chest forward, shoulder blades back, lengthen your spine. Soften your knees, forward fold, hands down, hips up. Squeeze your belly and your thighs together. Push your feet firmly down. Inhale, stand up tall. Reach both your arms up, look up. Now look forward, exhale, hands together to your heart center. Keep your hands to your heart, keep your feet separated as well. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Squeeze your squatting muscles, which are your core muscles. Exhale, soften your knees. Push your hips back and down. Get those hips same level as your knees. Push your knees upwards, lift your chest up. Inhale, straighten both your legs. One more time, exhale, soften your knees. Push your hips back and down. Get those hips low. Now hook your left elbow inside left knee. Push those two together and twist your chest to face the right side of the room. Right shoulder up, left shoulder down. Right elbow pointing up for 3, 2, and 1. Look down, hands down, forward fold. Now bring your feet together to touch. Option here, if you have crow pose in your practice, you can come into crow and then jump or step back into vinyasa flow. If not, soften your knees, palms flat down. Take 2 steps or hop back into vinyasa flow or straight into downward facing dog. We're going to take about 4 more breaths here, no rush. If you're doing those jump backs, remember to smile. It's okay if you fall. Falling is part of the fun, part of the journey. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. From your down dog, inhale, roll yourself forward to your high plank. Shoulders over your hands, squeeze your core a lot. Again, we're going to take 1 push-up. So your options are the same. Knees down if you need support. Knees off if you don't need support. Another option will be coming onto your fingertips. If you've never done this before, try with your knees down. So round your spine, look forward, lean forward, inhale. Exhale, bend your arms 2 inches or 90 degrees. Keep squeezing your core, inhale, push back up. 5 counts all the way down. Exhale, go down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Belly and chin onto the mat. Untie your toes. Reach your arms back. We're going to do something similar. If you prefer to go deeper into your lower back, option to bring your feet together. I warn you though, it's very intense for your lower back. So if you're not sure, you can just keep your feet hip width distance apart. Keep your arms by your side with your palms facing down. Roll your shoulder blades back. And get your back body. Inhale, lift your arms and your legs off the mat. Lift even higher here. Now point your toes and flex your feet. One more time. Point your toes and flex your feet. Keep your feet flexing. Squeeze your calves. Pull your heels to your butt. Feet together, heels to your butt. Thighs off the mat. Hands higher than your feet. Now slowly straighten your legs. Exhale, slowly release. Turn to your left, place your right cheek onto the mat. Relax your neck. 1 breath here. Alright, chin on the mat. 1 more back bend. So roll your shoulder blades back and get your back body. Inhale, lift your arms and your legs off the mat. So instead of pointing your toes, I want you to flex your feet actively throughout. Keep your feet flexing, squeeze your calves, pull your heels in towards your bum. Heels to butt, hands higher than your feet. Option 1, stay. Option 2, grab onto your ankles. If this is your option, you want to think about kicking your legs back. Your legs should be pulling your shoulder blades back, or rather your shoulders back. If this is impossible, stay in the previous shape for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs and exhale, release. Look to your right, left cheek on the mat. Take a breath here. Chin on the mat, hands flat next to your chest. Tuck your toes under behind you. Next exhale, push into knees and hands. Come up into assisted plank. So option 1, child's pose. Option 2, vinyasa flow before your child's pose. We're going to take about 5 breaths here in child's pose. If you want to practice anything else, go for it. But remember, we only have 5 breaths. What I'm going to do is take a sip of water. I don't know about you, but I am sweating here. 3 more breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Once you're ready, downward facing dog is where we will meet again. So remember, if you're not sure how wide your hands should be from your down dog, you can always start in a healthy plank before pushing your hips up and back into down dog. Push your hips up higher, belly sucking in. Give me 1 big inhale with your nose. And sigh it out. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Bring your feet together. Lift your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Bottom heel off the mat. This time, squeeze your belly in your left thigh. Lean forward like plank and tap your left knee to your right elbow. Tap that right arm. Stay with your shoulders forward, knee to your left elbow. Inhale. Knee to your chest. Exhale. Lean forward. Step your left foot in between your hands. Very nice. Now come onto your fingertips. Just like before, look at your back foot. You're going to inch it about 3 inches forward and flatten your back heel down. Prepping for your warrior one legs. So press actively into both your heels. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach both your arms up, look up. Option 1, stay. Option 2, palms together. Exhale, bend more into your front knee. Now interlace your fingers behind you. Palms together, fingers interlace. You want to press your palms together and pull your hands towards the floor. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, bend more into your front knee. Lean forward so much and think about tapping your left shoulder onto your left knee. Twice more. Inhale, press into your feet. Rise back up, chest up, hands towards the floor. Exhale, lean forward. Left shoulder taps onto your left knee. One more time. Press into your feet. Rise back up. Lift your chest up. Pull your shoulder blades together and down. Inhale. Lean your upper body forward. Exhale. Left shoulder on top of your left knee. Option 1. Or option 2 would be left shoulder on the inside of your left leg as deep as possible. Some of you can have the crown of the head onto the mat. So wherever you are, you want to reach your arms up and overhead. Hold for 3. Keep your legs strong. 2 and 1. Inhale, look forward. Rise back up. Straighten your front leg. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Now lift your back heel up. Flatten your back heel to the left. Bend your front knee. Warrior 2. Go deeper into that warrior 2. Keep your front knee bent. Open your front palm to face the ceiling. Inhale, lean your upper body forward. This time, exhale, lean back. Right hand doesn't touch your back leg. And front arm under, in front of the face and over towards the back of the ceiling. If this is too much, you can lower your back fingertips onto your front knee. Reverse warrior. Now next inhale, upper body remains. Straighten your front leg and reach your upper body more towards the back wall. Bigger stretch in the left side of your body for 3, 2, and 1. Bend into your front knee, rise back up, warrior 2. Exhale, go deeper. Now inhale, straighten both your legs. Place your hands together to your heart center. Twist your feet in, so heels in, toes out, facing the right side of the room. Now inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your back leg, which is your right leg. So, right leg in a squat, left leg is straight, left toes pointing up. Twice more. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend into your right knee. So just like a squat, you want to push your right knee out. Hips same level as your right knee, left toes up. Hold for 3. If you want to make it harder, arms up. 2. Smile. And 1. Hands to your heart. Now listen carefully. Your left foot, you're going to turn it so that the toes are down. Left heel lifts up. And we're going to face the back of the room in your high lunge legs. The difference between high lunge and warrior 1 is your high lunge legs, your back heel is pointing up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lean your upper body forward 45 degrees. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lean forward. One more time. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lean forward in a variation of your resting warrior. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Now, transfer your weight into your front leg. Lean forward, forward, forward. Ground firmly into your right foot. I'm going to move back slightly so you can see me better. So ground firmly into your right foot. Lean forward, forward, forward. Keep your back leg straight and slowly float your back foot off the mat. Warrior 3. Keep your hands to your heart center. Focus on the rest of your body. Hips are squared. Inner thighs squeezing towards each other. Back leg straight and strong. Option 1, stay. Option 2, any variation of your warrior 3. Option 3, you can take your warrior 3 upside down into handstands. Okay? If you cannot stay, just keep hopping up. If you can stay, stay in your L handstand. 3, 2, and 1. Everyone come back into your warrior 3. Hands to your heart center, pause. Now soften your bottom knee, keep your back leg straight, slowly lower your back foot down in 3, 2, and 1. Lift your chest up, arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, flatten your back heel down, warrior 2 right side. Inhale, straighten your legs, hands to your heart. Exhale, bend into your left leg, warrior 2 left side. And ground both your palms down. Lift your back heel up. Step back, high plank pose. Option 1, stay. Option 2, vinyasa flow. Option 3, straight into downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath together. Big inhale with your nose. And sigh it out. Alright, second step, feet together. Right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your bottom heel off the mat. And get your right bum, right hamstrings, right calves to lift your right leg higher. Squeeze your belly in your right thigh. Exhale, lean forward like plank. Tap your right knee to your left elbow. Add a twisting action here. Hips stay high. Right elbow, inhale. Knee to your chest, exhale, lean forward. Step your right foot in between your hands. Now come onto your fingertips. Look at your back foot, move it forward slightly before flattening your back heel down into warrior 1 legs. So right foot grounding firmly down, front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Press actively into both your heels. Start to squeeze your bum more and inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling here. Option 1, stay. Option 2, palms together. Bend more into your front knee. Lift your chest up. If you're looking up, look forward. Now reach your hands back. Palms facing each other. And interlace your fingers behind you. Now palms together or as close as possible to each other. Pull your hands towards the floor as you lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Go as deep as possible. If you can, tap your right shoulder onto your right knee. Stand back up, inhale, lift your chest up, hands towards the floor. Exhale, lean forward, right elbow onto your right knee. One more time, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, right elbow onto your right knee. Or right elbow inside your right knee. If you can, crown of the head towards the floor, and wherever you are, reach your arms up and over. Hold for 3. Squeeze your legs a lot. 2. And 1. Press into your feet, inhale, rise up. Lift both your arms up towards the ceiling, straighten your front leg. Rest your front leg for a while. Now lift your back heel up, flatten it to the right, bend your right knee, warrior 2. So in warrior 2, remember to keep your arms parallel to the floor. Open your front palm to face the ceiling. Inhale, lean your upper body forward. Exhale, lean back. This time without touching your back leg. Left arm parallel to the floor, right arm under. In front of the face and over towards the back of the ceiling. Bend your front knee more. Of course, if you need to, you can lower your back hand towards your back shin, the side of the shin. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your upper body more towards the back wall. Bigger stretch in the right side body. Squeeze your bum. 1 more breath. Now bend into your front knee, rest back up, warrior 2. Exhale, go deeper. Now hands to your heart, inhale, straighten your legs. This time turn to the left. So heels in, toes out, facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend into your back leg, left leg. Left leg in a squat, right leg is straight. 2 more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. 1 more time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and go deep. Hips, same level as your left knee piece. Left knee pushes out. Right toes point up, lift your chest up. Stay or arms up for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Now look at your back foot. You're going to turn it upside down. So toes down, heel up. Left toes pointing towards the back wall, coming into your high lunge legs. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart, so adjust accordingly. Hands stay at your heart center. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, go deeper. Lean your upper body forward for your resting warrior variation. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lean forward. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean forward. I'm going to move my left foot back a little bit so you can see me better. Now come onto your back tippy toes, squeeze your inner thighs. Keep your back leg straight. Transfer your weight into your left leg, float your right leg up behind you. Right leg straight and strong, chest parallel to the floor, belly sucking in. Stay or play with the same arm variation in Warrior 3 as your first side. Or if you want, you can go upside down into your upside down Warrior 3. Basically your L handstand. If you have a wall, you can also kick towards the wall and stay in this shape. Squeeze your inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Left foot down. Keep your back leg floating. Come onto your fingertips, hands together to your heart center. Keep your back leg straight, soften your bottom knee. Lower your back foot down for 3, 2, and 1. Touch down. High lunge legs. Exhale, bend more into your front knee. Inhale, lift your chest up. Arms up towards the ceiling. High lunge. Exhale, flatten your back heel to the left. Warrior 2, left side, facing the back of the mat. Now inhale, straighten both your legs. Turn to face the side, left side. And exhale, turn your right toes forward, back heel out. Right side, Warrior 2. Go deep, last Warrior 2. Now lower both your hands down, framing your front foot. Lift your back heel off the mat. Step back, high plank pose. Stay in your plank, vinyasa flow, or downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3. 2 more. 1 more breath. Now look forward, lift your heels, bend both your knees, pause. Take 2 steps, a gentle hop forward, or handstanders, you can handstand forward towards the top of the mat. Once there, keep your feet hip width, soften your knees, forward fold, belly to thighs, hips up towards the ceiling. Press your feet firmly down. Inhale, stand up tall. Reach both your arms up, look up. Now look forward, exhale, hands together to your heart center. Because we haven't worked our legs enough, let's go for 1 more squat. So separate your feet hip width distance apart. Stay strong. We all need squats in our lives. Whenever you encounter a really dirty toilet, you will thank me for your floating squats, okay? This time though, I want you to reach your arms straight forward, working your shoulders as well, pressing your palms close together. I'm going to move back slightly, you can see me better. Palms together at all times, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Squeeze your squatting muscles, exhale, soften your knees. Push your hips back and down, squat. Knees up, toes off, chest up, belly sucking in. Option 1, work your shoulders in this shape. Option 2, work your shoulders with your hands on the mat, coming into crow pose. Round your spine in crow, claw the mat with your fingertips, look forward. Hold for 3, 2, squeeze your core, smile. Those in squat stay, the rest of you come back into your squat. So 1 final breath in your squat. Everyone slowly lowering to the floor in 5, 4, squeeze your bum, smile. 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. If you need support, 1 hand in front of you, 1 hand next to you, and gently sit onto the mat. Reach both your legs forward, shake them out. I don't know about you, but I am sweating down in here. It's getting hot in here. 1 more breath here. Alright, very nice. So lots of work in the hip flexors today, especially in our squats, warriors, etc. So time to give your hip flexors a little bit of a stretch, okay? So make sure your bum is slightly forward of the middle of the mat. Separate your feet hip width with your toes pointing forward, alright? Now, you're going to lower 1 elbow down, other elbow down, lie down on your back, okay? I want you to reach your arms forward and pull your heels back. Basically, you should be able to tickle your heels. If you can't, your feet are too far, so pull them back. Make sure your toes are pointing straight forward. Your feet should be parallel to the long edges of the mat. Now you want to ground your arms firmly down. Squeeze your whole back body, your bum and your hamstrings included. Press into your arms and your feet. Inhale, lift your bum up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly lower your bum down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your bum up, squeeze your bum. Exhale, hips down. Next one, we will stay. Okay, keep looking straight up. Ground into your arms and your feet. Inhale, lift your bum up. I want you to point your fingers up, your second fingers, and start to poke your bum. Your bum should be rock hard, not like jelly, okay? They're like jelly, you need to squeeze your bum more. Then poke your hamstrings as well. Your upper legs at the back. Squeeze. Once that's done, ground your palms down. Push your chest towards your chin, but chin away from your chest. Lengthen your neck. Hold for 3. Feel that nice counter stretch in your hip flexors. Hips higher. 2. 1 inch higher. And exhale, slowly lower your bum all the way down onto the mat. Take a breath here. 1 more. We're just going to go straight into it. Option 1, stay in bridge. Option 2, you can go into wheel, but only if you know how to safely go in and out on your own. If not, just stay with bridge. Okay, so start to squeeze your back body. This time also focus on the insides of your thighs. Squeeze those as well. So ground into your arms and your feet, and inhale, lift your bum up. So squeeze your bum. If you're not sure, you can poke your butt, poke your hamstrings, lift higher. Option 1, stay. Option 2, wheel pose. Lift even higher. If you're in bridge, protect your neck. Don't look side to side, just look straight up. 3 more breaths here. Feel that nice counter stretch in your front body. 2 breaths. Lift your hips higher, 1 more breath. Bridge pose, stay. Wheel pose, slowly bend your arms, come onto the crown of your head, and come back into bridge. Lift higher, everyone, 1 more breath in bridge. And exhale, slowly lower your bum all the way down. Keep your knees bent and just gently sway your knees side to side, letting go of any tension in your spine. Very nice. Come back to center. Now release your right leg straight forward. Bend your left knee in. Interlace your fingers over your left shin. Use your arm strength to pull your left knee towards your left armpit. So relax your left leg. Just use your arm strength to pull, but your right leg is grounding firmly down. Keep sucking your belly to your spine, spine towards the floor. Now right hand on the outside of your bent knee. Left arm out, bend 90 degrees, cactus arms. Inhale here. As you exhale, flex both your feet and start to point all 10 toes towards the right side of the room. Look towards the left side, towards your left elbow. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Look up and point all 10 toes towards the ceiling again. Keep your left knee bent and bend your right knee next to your left. Interlace your fingers over your right shin and straighten up your left leg. We're going to go for the other side. So relax your right leg. Use your arm strength to pull your right knee towards your right armpit or shoulder. Left leg grounding firmly down. Flex your front foot. 1 more breath here. Now right elbow out, right arm 90 degrees like cactus arms. Left hand outside your back knee. Flex both your feet, all 10 toes pointing up. Inhale. As you exhale, point all 10 toes towards the left. Use your left hand to push your right knee towards the floor as best as you can. If it doesn't touch the floor, it's okay. You can stay floating, but activate your legs. Finally, look towards your right so that even your neck enjoys your spinal twist. Hold for 3, 2. Are we still smiling? Alright, look up. Point all 10 toes towards the ceiling again. Now pull both your knees towards your chest. Give your knees a small hug and rock side to side. Massage your spine. Alright, come back to center. Give your knees a bigger hug. Your opposite elbows or forearms of your knees. Lift your upper head or chin towards your knees. Curl up into a tiny, tiny ball. 1 last squeeze of the body. Hold for 3. Squeeze even more. 2. And 1. Exhale, release your head down. Slowly straighten your legs forward. Separate your feet, mat width distance apart, arms by your side with your palms facing up. Tuck your chin slightly towards your chest, lengthen the back of your neck, close your eyes. or place a towel over them to block out the light. Give me one big inhale with your nose and sigh it out. Take about 3 or 4 minutes here to just rest in your final posture. Try your best to limit any movements. Just allow your body to sit in the full benefits of your practice today. I'll let you know when to come out of Shavasana in a very short while. Slowly bring the awareness back into your body. Move your fingertips and toes. Deepen your breath. Reach your arms overhead. Bring your feet together. Next inhale, give yourself a big stretch as if you just woke up from sleep. And as you exhale, bend both your knees towards your chest. Use your right arm as a pillow for your face and roll over onto your right side completely into a fetal position. Taking a moment here to neutralize your body. Keeping your eyes shut today of the class, now use your left palm to push yourself up to seated, finding a long tall spine once you're there. Now let's bring our hands together and pull the thumbs to the heart center. Take a gentle bow of the head here just to honor yourself, honor each other, for the healthy body that we have that allows us to step on the mat and come into all these amazing movements and shapes. Thank you for taking my class today. Give yourself a nice round of applause for working real hard. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed that nice warrior flow. In case you didn't get the memo earlier, that's why I specifically wore this top. So we went through warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse warrior, resting warrior. Almost all, if not all, of the warrior poses that I know. Yes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the class. Please tell your friends if they missed it that it's going to be on my IG live on my stories for the next 24 hours or so. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye. Peace.